I am the algorithm. Some people gonna catch it, some people not gonna catch whatever. I ain't tripping off the algorithm. And that's one reason why I don't play the algorithm, because if you use Andrew Tate as an example, he's showing that the algorithm wants real.
Mm.
It ain't playing the games and the displays and all that stuff. He just says some honest stuff. He gives his honest opinion about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if the algorithm didn't want it, he wouldn't be popping.
Hey, yo, you work entirely too hard to make entirely too little of income, and that would instantly change for you if you just had a digital product. Now, the great thing about digital products is that you only have to do the work one time, and you can literally get paid forever. Now, most people, they work, and then they get paid. But with digital products, you do the work once, and then you get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, paid. Now go ahead, click the link and come join me over the next 5 days where I show you how to take your own intellectual property and monetize your genius by turning it into a digital asset. Over these next 5 days, I'm going to share with you all the tips, tools, strategies, secrets, and systems to monetize your own IP, to monetize your own intellectual property. Now, I highly suggest that you get a VIP option, because if you're the best, why not get the best? Plus, it's 50% off right now. I'll see you on the challenge.
Welcome to another episode of It's Crowded at the Top. I'm your host, AstenCeo. I am the second greatest man of all time because I have now realized who the greatest man of all time is. The greatest man of all time is a man by the name of Andrew Tate. Clap it up for Andrew Tate. Clap it up for Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is the greatest human being walking planet Earth. I'm convinced.
I rock with Tate.
Andrew Tate is a new is a new what's the word that I'm looking for?
Yeah, I was about to say, what you about to classify him as?
Now, I study people. So he's like the new thing that I'm studying right now. I put a lot of time into watching Andrew Tate the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like a lot of time. And he's the greatest man. Nope. The greatest human walking this earth. Clap it up again for Andrew Tate. Clap it up again. Clap it up again. So look.
Hey, I like how prepared you were for this.
so look. I wasn't prepared because I was about to go somewhere else till you just said his name. I was like, oh, I did want to talk about him.
Yeah.
Bro. And I'm bullshit. What? I don't care if you think that I'm. Fuck it, if you don't see the joke behind me saying he's the greatest guy on the planet, then fuck you.
Meet you in the comments. What about
Yeah,
Martin
yeah.
Luther King? What about Malcolm?
Andrew Tate's better. Andrew Tate's better. He is freeing the people. Shall I compare him to? I won't. I won't. I won't.
Oh,
I won't.
man.
I won't. No comparisons. But he is somebody that I truly have been studying and that I respect, and I figured out exactly what it is that he's done. And I'm like, he's a genius. Like, for real. And I tell people there's blueprints. There's blueprints. Success leaves clues. Everybody leaves a blueprint, but nobody takes the time to like look
Yeah.
and study the stuff. Even certain stuff that I've done to a certain level, there's a blueprint. If somebody outside of buying information from you, signing up for stuff, like if certain people just watch and look at stuff, you can see
Right.
what he did.
Right.
So Tate, bro, how do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Man, he just popped up on my IG one day. And then he just started popping up on my YouTube.
Exactly. I guarantee if I open up my YouTube right now and go to YouTube Shorts, Tate's gonna pop up on something, on anything. I could not click. Right now, it's a Kevin Hart video that pops up, right? I guarantee within 4 to 5 swipe ups of me going up on YouTube, an Andrew Tate video is gonna pop up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's test it. Hold on, let me turn down the so it's Kevin Hart talking to Saweetie, one. Second one, some Irv Gotti Ashanti stuff. I don't know if you saw that Drink Champs, but Irv is heartbroken 20 years later. Two,
I heard about it.
Jamie Foxx and Floyd. Three, a 50 Cent video. Four, some other six, 5 videos in, Andrew Tate. And then once you see him, then you're gonna get in a wormhole, and then it's like after he pops up, every other second or third one is gonna be Andrew Tate, Andrew
Yeah,
Tate, Andrew
yeah.
Tate. Then I go, if you go home and I just hit my refresh or something, it'll be an Andrew Tate video or something like. And I want people to realize that sometimes when these people just pop up out of nowhere and you like, I have no clue who this person is. You didn't know who he was. I know who he was for at least a few months. But I know you don't be as tapped in on uh content as I be.
Yeah.
But you ain't know who he was. You probably didn't know who he was a couple months ago.
Nah. I started to see him. Excuse me. I started to see him like pop up, sprinkle, and then maybe like a month ago, it was like heavy, like because I think a part of it was too. I started consuming more of his stuff, and I still didn't know who he was, but I was like, whoever this dude is, he making a lot of sense.
How does this one guy that you don't know who he is just randomly start popping up all over your algorithms on every app that you on?
Probably just he just putting out more content.
No,
Nope.
because if you study and you look at Andrew Tate, he himself doesn't put out much content.
He just using other people's platforms.
Look at it. If you go on this Instagram page, you all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out.
If you go to his Instagram page, what is his IG? You go on his Instagram page. He has 4.2 million followers. I ain't looked and seen how like when he acquired them or whatever, but he only has 707 posts. For the most part, all he posts is like pictures and short reels just showing some lifestyle. Him on a yacht with nunchucks, him jumping into a pool, jumping into the ocean, his Bugatti, a Bugatti, how he says it. A little clip here and then just pictures. Like he's doesn't post much content on social media.
Yeah.
If you go to his YouTube, shoot, I don't even know if he has a YouTube, honestly. I know he got a podcast with his brother. Yeah, when you search his name, like his page don't even come up, bro.
Yeah.
How do you search for pages? Type, type video channel. There we go. Yeah, like it's all kinds of different Andrew Tate. Like I wouldn't know which ones are his or not. There's an Andrew Tate one that has 123,000 subscribers, 9 videos. The best Tate clip. So that's not his page either.
Yeah.
Tate Speech has 706,000 followers. This might be. Is this his? I don't even know if this is his. This one might be. This one might be with 706,000 subscribers because I know he got a podcast with his brother.
Yeah.
But everything that you see of Andrew Tate all over social media, everywhere, to whereas he's become I'm willing to say the most the most famous guy walking the planet right now. I will confidently say that.
Yeah, he's getting there.
As far as internet space, then
Yeah,
I'll
for
say
sure,
on the
for sure,
internet.
for sure.
Because if my mama's not gonna recognize know who he is, so I won't say that. You know what I'm saying? Most famous guy walking the planet, is Snoop Dogg. I'll bet the house on that.
Mm. Ooh, yeah.
But internet wise, it's Tate. I know you don't know. Well, you do now since I told you. But Mr. Beast, like is the biggest YouTuber.
Mhm, mhm.
Andrew Tate has more Google. He passed up Mr. Beast as far as Google searches,
Man, that's crazy.
and Mr. Beast got like 100 million YouTube
Subscribers.
subscribers or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So like, who is Tate? Like, is he like a former fighter or something?
Mr. Beast has 102 million YouTube subscribers on that one page. He has other page. Mr. Beast has other pages too. Like he got the
Yeah,
clips page. He got this page. Mr. Beast pays somebody to translate his stuff in Spanish. He got a Spanish page. Translate my stuff in Mandarin. He got a Mandarin page.
that's
Translate my
crazy.
stuff. I was listening to him on I think Logan Paul's joint. Mr. Beast was like, "Yeah, you want to be like the biggest in the world, like just." He really got a passion for the shit.
Yeah, because he was
But
he was
Tate
the
got
one who did the. He says whose name did he say like 80 million times or something crazy? Well, he
Logan
says
Paul.
Logan Paul. Yeah,
Yeah. But uh but anyways, how does Andrew Tate come up in more Google searches than Mr. Beast?
subject matter.
Like partly partly subject matter because he proves to me, which have had a belief for a while now, cancel culture don't exist.
Mm.
Everybody be talking about the algorithm. That's why I've had conversations with you about content that I post. You be like, yeah, you've asked me questions about like, yeah, well, it's the algorithm ain't doing this or what. I'll be like, bro, I don't give a fuck about the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like, I am the algorithm. Some people gonna catch it, some people not gonna catch whatever. I ain't tripping off the algorithm. And that's one reason why I don't play the algorithm, because if you use Andrew Tate as an example, he's showing that the algorithm wants real.
Mm.
It ain't playing the games and the displays and all that stuff. He just says some honest stuff. He gives his honest opinion about stuff.
Hmm.
And if the algorithm didn't want it, he wouldn't be popping. And then if it is something of cancel nature that he says, none of it's coming from his platform. So he's cool.
Mm.
That's what he's doing. He's utilizing other people's stages and other people's audiences.
Mm.
Like I just said, every clip that you see, I guarantee you, there's like a 90 something percent chance it's not coming from nothing that he produced.
Right.
It's not coming from he's not posting none of it on his Instagram page. It ain't coming from his YouTube. He's on everybody else's podcast talking about this stuff. So he's getting introduced to people that don't know who he are when he hops on uh what's that real popping podcast? I don't know if you've heard of it, but they popping. Full Sin.
Mm.
If he hops on Full Sin's joint, or he hops on Academics joint,
Yeah.
or he hops on Fresh and Fit, he's getting introduced to people who may not know who he is. Then he's saying captivating stuff and he's being honest. I say honest to him. He's saying what he truly does believe to be fact. And then sometimes he does say some sensational stuff that's just like, this is gonna be a fire soundbite.
Right. Right.
And then if they want to cancel me, F it. I'm already rich. And then if they want to cancel me, F it. I'm not gonna get struck no strikes for this video. It's on his account.
Mm. Hmm. I don't think I've
And
ever
then
heard
the
him say anything crazy. I ain't heard everything, but
Well, he ain't said nothing crazy, but just how he is. Everybody be politically correct. I was
Yeah,
watching a Kevin Hart interview today. I'm like, Kevin Hart has to be so politically correct. I wonder what Kevin Hart really sounds like if I was having a conversation with him at his crib over a glass of wine. What would you sound like? It
right.
would be nothing like everything that I hear you sound like. Like literally everything.
Yeah,
Because he walks that line, and I feel like does have a sense of fear that if he says something about how he truly feels about something, he won't get certain opportunities.
didn't he?
I've
Didn't
even
he?
heard him say it about how he was like envious of,
Yeah,
not truly envious, but envious of Chappelle because he was
yeah.
like, man, Dave can just say what he wants, man, and I'm like,
Hmm.
you can too.
Yeah, yeah,
Dave got the freedom, man. Look, he can do what he wants. Because Dave chose to walk that path. He chose to walk this path. It's even like Hove. Hove was in a position at one point where he did toe the line at a point and suited up, changed clothes, button up Eric J. He was
yeah,
walking that line, bro. Now Jay with the freeform drip, we don't shine shoes no more.
yeah.
He does what he want. He says what he want. Especially a couple years ago when Jay Electronica's album came out, basically that collab album
Hmm.
with Hove. I'm
Hmm.
like, man, this is Hove really just saying what he want to say.
Yeah, being
That
himself.
and 444,
Yeah.
everything he do now, but he went and got the Billy first. So I'm like, who can you can you knock him?
So my question, like
Because
circling.
old Hove couldn't talk about God body, leg, arm, head. He couldn't talk about no no Muslim talk, 5% talk, and
Yeah.
he wanted he had to say, it's a hard knock life.
But do you think like with Kevin, do you think that he's more afraid of losing out on money or more of what he's looking to build in the future?
Losing out on money because money is a big part of what he is building for the future.
Mm,
You can see what certain people own. Like certain people talk that billionaire talk, and you can see it. Kevin Hart won't be a billionaire.
yeah.
In order to get to that point, you gotta play certain games.
Mm,
I I just can't see anybody becoming a billionaire just doing it like Dave Chappelle want to do it.
yeah.
You live a comfortable life and never have to worry about nothing, but billionaire, you gotta do certain stuff.
Yeah.
Iverson can't become a billionaire. LeBron can.
Hmm.
And you can tell it's like a actual mission for LeBron. Even I think he is the first billionaire active
Yeah. Yeah.
athlete. Michael Jordan wanted to be a billionaire. You can see the the lines that Jordan didn't cross. Republicans wear sneakers too. Infamous line,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So certain people that say that Billy talk and really and you can see in their actions like, oh, they really want to. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. And then they can go get it. Like Hove, you can go get it, then you can come back and do all the stuff that he doing now. But there was a time where Hove was, and I'm sure he made enemies through it. Shoot, he tore up Rockefeller for the Billy. Like
Yeah.
that was step one. Why split this three ways when it's me?
Yeah, I saw Hov with the button up open the other day. You saw the pictures, him and B.
Nah, nah.
Hov look like he's straight out of like, your favorite music. You like listening to them soundtracks. Bro, play
Yeah,
play them soundtracks and look at them Hov and Beyonce pics. You're gonna be like, man, Hov out here
man.
giving it to him.
But then you can go get it, come back, kind of like the spook who sat by the door.
Mm,
He infiltrated, then he came back to the people. That's what Hove did.
Yeah.
I can see Kevin Hart doing that also. Cause he getting to a point, and I heard his the new stand up. Like I've heard multiple people. Like I heard Charlemagne say like this is his biggest, like hands down best piece of work he's ever seen from Kevin Hart.
Mm.
I was like, oh damn, that's it. Because I'm not the biggest Kevin Hart stand up fan, but like since Seriously Funny, I ain't really been into it like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what up? Right now I'm out ATVing in the rainforest with a group of high-level entrepreneurs. I'm a 7-figure entrepreneur. My mentor, Nehemiah Davis,
Listen to me.
8-figure entrepreneur.
Listen to me, y'all. And I don't even want to put him in a box. I know you teach 99 ways how to get into real estate, how to use OPM, but this man's gonna teach y'all just entrepreneurship, period. How to get in the game, stay in the game, and get that 6 and 7 figures, man. This man constantly investing in himself, putting himself in rooms. This is why he's on that next level. This is why he's been making this type of impact for so many years. But now that man coming out and helping y'all do it. So when Blake said, yo, I'm about to go crazy, I said, I'm looking at it. So listen, if y'all interested, getting your money right, getting your time back, and be able to scale and grow your businesses, AstenCeo, Blake, I'm telling y'all, don't look nowhere else. When you told me the 99 ways, though, peep this. I never heard nobody say 99 ways.
Right.
I heard about 1,
You heard a couple.
2, 3, 4, 5 max. 99?
99.
Yeah, okay. Y'all
Crazy,
tripping if
y'all.
y'all don't. But
Hey.
I really don't. 99 ways? It's impossible to fail.
Most important thing y'all can do is get in the room.
But anyways though, back to Andrew Tate though. Andrew Tate, he utilizes other people, OPA and OPS, other people's audiences and other people's stages, right? And then, but how just from that, you don't pop up on everybody's timeline and everybody's algorithm by just going to appear on other people's stuff.
Yeah.
That ain't how he did it. But this is how he did it. And that's why I say success leaves clues, because the whole blueprint is there. These podcasts that he is going on versus, and he does have money. So, and I know how a lot of these podcasts work behind the scenes as far as paying to get on there. So I don't know if he's paid a fee to get on certain podcasts, or if it is just because, well, he probably wouldn't have to now because he's so hot. Everybody would.
Right.
I was looking at something popped up, DJ Academics. I was looking in the comments and people were saying like, "Oh, Tate's so hot." Academics throwing up old clips of Tate. I guess it was some old,
Yeah.
some old interview or something. But these podcasts that he's appearing on, I'm willing to bet they demographics not me and you.
Mm.
Full Sin don't got us looking at it. And when I say us, I don't even mean like black men. I mean like age.
Mm.
Like teenagers love Tate. Like teenagers, early 20s and stuff, they love him. These podcasts that he's going to, a large demographic of that is him. These kids is what got him popping like that on the internet.
Uh-huh.
How did the kids have him popping like that on the internet? Because he got a subscription-based community called Hustlers University.
Mm.
He got Hustlers University is like $49 a month.
Mm-hmm.
He got like 100,000 something people in Hustlers University.
Sheesh.
Off of those 100,000 people in Hustlers University, he says that he teaches some type of 18 core principles on how you can make money, right? But in Hustlers University, 100 something thousand people at $49 a month. One of the ways that he teaches you how to make money online, sell Hustlers University.
Like affiliate?
So most of those,
or the
yeah,
actual. Oh, okay.
they get affiliates. So he got 100 something thousand, which I'm willing to bet mainly teenagers and early 20 somethings, promoting him daily all day.
Mm.
I guarantee you right now, if you go find an Andrew Tate clip on the internet, or you go on YouTube and you it pops up on shorts. Click the link in the description or to say something. Every single clip of Andrew Tate you will see, it'll be a link that'll take you to Hustlers University to sign up. I'm not exaggerating. Every clip you see of him has a link in the description that you can click to join Hustlers University.
Bro, that's crazy.
So every single thing that you think, dang, this is random. Yeah, the algorithm want to keep showing them because he has thousands upon thousands and thousands and thousands of people promoting him every day.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, oh, the algorithm this guy just popped up everywhere. He popped up everywhere because people were selling Hustlers University for him. And how can you sell it? That's why I was telling people that do affiliate stuff for me. You sitting there and you talking on your stuff with 87 followers. Yeah, so if you guys want to learn more, go pick up AstenCeos. Why wouldn't you? Which is what he's teaching at Hustlers University. Nobody's gonna buy this from you.
Right.
Promote me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were selling something for me as an affiliate, would you be like, oh yeah, and then check this out? Nobody's gonna buy it from you. Why would I buy it?
Right.
Why was you just talking about this and then you're telling me to go buy somebody his stuff?
That's confusing.
It ain't even confusing. I would just be like, bro, why are you selling this stuff for?
But you just had a confused face though. Like, what you doing?
Bro, like let
But
me find the
but still,
let's
how did
do
he
the
even
test
get
real
there
quick, bro.
though?
On your end, search Andrew Tate on YouTube.
Okay. Andrew. Oh, on YouTube. My bad. I'll be immediately
Yeah, on YouTube.
Safari.
Yeah, bro. You old, bro. And if you see any clips, bro, any clips.
Oh yeah, I
I'll
know
get
what
to
full send is. Yeah. I just don't be knowing the names and stuff.
but you search Andrew Tate and you go look at in shorts and stuff, or if you were just
Oh, I see this. I'm gonna click on this one. It says Tate Speech Daily. Is that his channel? One of maybe?
bro, you messing up the experiment right now. I said go to shorts, not
Oh, okay.
search pages.
Yeah, all right. I'm in search. I'm in shorts. Millions motivations.
Every single one. You're gonna see a link to Hustlers University. Man, it's taking too much time. But I know what I'm saying is true, bro. I done spent the past 2 weeks looking at this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that dude's a genius, bro.
But
And it's something
but
that
who is it? Like who is this dude though? Like I still don't know who he is.
that's the beautiful thing about it.
Cause
He
I'm
admits dude, he's actually from here. He admits a guy from here. His daddy's black. Used to be a chess player. He used to be a chess player. Um, a kickboxing champion or whatever.
uh,
Broke. That's one thing most people don't realize about being millionaires, especially in America. I don't know the stat off the top of my head, but far more percentage of millionaires they self-made. People be thinking all these millionaires is like a egregious amount, like 80% or something like
yeah.
not like 20, not no little percent, like 80% of millionaires is got it out the mud.
Yeah.
And then once they get it, everybody be like, "Oh, you're evil." And that's
Like
why they be looking at them like, "What are you talking about? I was like you."
I was just at Chili's with you.
Yeah, but they be thinking that all these people just inheriting it, but most of the millionaires in America, they got it out the mud.
Yeah.
He first got his money like on some webcam girl service. That's how he first got some money.
Mm.
They was they was broke. Like they got a. I was watching something. Him and his brother got a thing with KFC. Like I got like an infatuation with KFC because it's like sentimental. So
Mm.
he'll be on private jet with like KFC,
Mm.
and they were saying like um his brother, and I don't know if you know too, KFC might be. I know KFC's big like globally.
Right.
Like I was in France, and they was like KFC. I was like, why?
Oh, when you told him where you was from?
No, they was eating it. I was
Oh, I thought it like came up in conversation. Like, yeah, I'm from Lexington. They was like, oh yeah, KFC and love it.
nah. Well, some of them did when I told them like where I'm from, but I'm just seeing people eating KFC, or my cousin lives out there. Like that's one of his spots he go to because fast food's an American thing.
Right.
So you ain't gonna go out the country and see fast food of their food.
Hmm.
You gonna see Burger King, KFC, McDonald's.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna go to France and be like, Le Bublé. You know?
uh, I wonder what they menu look like over there though, because it always be different in different places.
I know one thing short, fried chicken. So but he was saying like they would go and wait for people to eat people would get the bucket and they would wait for people to leave and like they wouldn't throw away, they'd just leave the bucket and then they would come, the brother would grab the bucket and bring the chicken back on. Then they would take the chicken off, whatever pieces is left that the people didn't eat and put in their rice. That would like be their food.
Damn.
So
Whew.
they got it out the mud, but the first way that he got his money was through. And I only noticed, like I said, I've been studying the dude past 2 weeks. Was um had a webcam girl business or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how he started making. Like that's how he started. He literally made millions of dollars off of that. He was broke. Got 5 or 7 girls. Broke the game down to him. This what we gonna do. This webcam girl stuff. This model stuff. They say, yeah, he's basically managing everything. So they sitting there talking to lonely dudes on the internet. They pay him the money or whatever. Show me this,
Mhm.
show me that. Do this. They was running it up.
Sauce Walker somewhere like, I did this first.
But I don't know what else he does, but I'm just saying as far as starting, that's what he started it.
Yeah. And now Hustlers Academy, golly, that's bringing in crazy bread.
Yeah, it's like 4 something million a month.
And that ain't even accounting with like whatever affiliates able to do.
Well, I'm just saying that's total. Like he got 100 something thousand. Say if he got 100,000 members at $49 a month.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, yeah, and that's not even counting whatever extra coming from the affiliates. Like
That
that's
ain't extra.
what you mean.
Like how you get extra if you got 100,000 members?
If you got a
That's not
fil
no extra.
if you got a no, I'm saying that's not even counting what affiliates may be doing for you. You see what I'm saying? If you got
Yeah, but
members,
I'm saying, but if you got 100,000 members and within that you got 20,000 affiliates that are actively selling it, that's not more income. They're still in the 20,000. They're still in that 20,000 still in the 100,000.
but why
They're
would
bringing you in income, but you splitting some stuff with them. That ain't more. That's not more than the 4 something million.
Okay, so all right, so break this down because this is your level of expertise. Break this down for me. This is a good teaching segment. If I have an affiliate, if I have a subscriber who's paying $50 a month, and that's because, like, first question, when you're an affiliate, you're still paying that 50, right?
Yeah.
So that money don't move. So meaning if that affiliate is also selling, then they're bringing in more than the 50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying like whatever number you said off of the subscriptions alone, I was saying, and that's not even counting
Well,
whatever
I was saying
extra.
more so. I was saying more so on the count of if they go get a member, that's still that's like if I got 999, I got 99,999 subscribers, and then they bring in one. I got 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I was thinking along the lines of more of a product, selling the product. I see what you're saying though. I got you. I'm back.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Cuz they're
And
bringing
then
in more subscribers for the total.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got you, got you, got you.
And I don't know what the splits is and stuff,
Yeah, got you.
but I'm like everybody's like I'm up here watching other people talk about how did this guy just pop up everywhere? I'm like, this how he did it.
Mm.
And it all starts with making content. That's why I don't get why people don't post nothing. That's the only reason anybody, the people that do know who I am, how do you know who I am? Because I posted something.
Cuz you post.
And then people be like, oh man, I just got to figure out how to. Then I was on Instagram Live and I was auditing people's businesses in real time. And then I go on people's pages, they private. I'm like, bro, you not serious? How can I audit your page? I can't even see it. You private. You don't have
Yeah.
no link in your bio. It's August. You ain't posted since June.
Yeah.
I'm like, a lot of this stuff ain't rocket science.
Right.
You make prolific, shareable content.
And that C word that everybody that I rock with, including you, use, consistency.
Yeah.
That's the one word that no matter who is talking about their rise, bro, they always say consistency.
Cause
Always.
even say me, you got some insider information, some courtside seats to stuff. During the down times, one thing that don't change is I'm putting out content regardless of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That can't stop. Money can slow down. This can stop. That can stop. They can quit. Whatever. The content it still gotta come out regardless.
Yeah.
Because without that, what you got?
Yeah. It's real.
Nothing. Like I don't care what's going on. Like, its content still gonna be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
That'll get right at some. This'll always get back right. But this won't ever get back right if
That ain't right.
that stops.
Man.
People gotta see until you get to a point where you don't need it. But I'm not to that point yet.
Right.
And a lot of people be talking that, oh yeah, but I just want to get to a point where I just want to just chill and be behind the scenes. Okay, get to the point.
Mm-hmm.
If you talking about it, hoping in it, this is get to the point then. But you got to be out there first in order to get to that point. Like I said, success leaves clues. Look at all the blueprints. That's what everybody did.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that we be like, oh yeah, but they play the back though. They pretty sure there was a time where they was playing the front loudly.
Yeah.
That's what my homeboy be telling. Nah, man, I'm gonna be like Hove, man. Hove just play the back, call the shots. Really?
Take that boy down memory lane.
At the time, Hove dropped the album every summer for 8 straight years and rapped about it on his eighth album. 7 straight summers. Critics might not admit it, but nobody in rap did it quite like I did it. If you did it, I done it before, seen it and had it, got mad at it, and don't want it no more. Hove consistently showed up every single year and dropped the album when nobody was doing that at the time.
Right.
He's in your face every summer. And what's he? Everybody know Hove coming to take over the summer, and then what he do when he's not dropping the album over the summer? He's on everybody's feature.
Mm.
That's where Drake got the blueprint from. Drake just decided to stay in your face for longer.
Hmm.
But Drake's blueprint was Jay-Z's. I'm dropping these albums every year. I'm on everybody's feature. Who's hot? Who's hot? I'm getting on theirs. Oh, who got a hot style? I'm taking that. Hove did the same. I don't know if, and I'm a Hove stan, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if some New Yorkers want to hear that, but Hove, how people be saying like, oh, Drake just steal people's flow. Hove didn't. There was some times.
Man.
I don't know if people remember or know who Young Chris is, but there was some times. That sounded very familiar to a guy that was in the Young Guns named Young Chris. If y'all don't remember, Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Rockefeller Records, we get down,
Down,
we
baby.
get down. Now I'm not gonna say he biting or took, but I feel like there was an era where Hope definitely got influenced by this young kid that they signed to Rockefeller and heard some stuff that he was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Whether he want to admit it or not, some flows during that era were very Young Chris like.
Yeah.
Just like Drake, he hears some stuff is fly. I
Yeah.
think it's fly. Let me do it. Y'all mad at me that I do it better?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Everybody.
cool with shout out to my man Reek, man. I'm cool with Neef's brother.
Mm.
I asked him. Said, hey, we in Puerto Rico chilling. I was like, hey, I always want to ask. I'm sitting here, he telling me all these Rockefeller stories. I'm sitting at dinner like this.
I bet. I already know.
Then I was like, hey, man, I always kind of thought I had a little. Cause I ain't listen to the Young Guns like that.
Yeah.
But I do remember like mixtapes. I was rocking with Chris. I was like, that sound like Hove. Then I went back and I was like, or the oh, I thought this sounded like Hove. Like I thought he was doing the Hove impression, but then I go back, I'm like, oh, or was Hove sounding like him?
Yeah.
And I asked him, and he was like, but Drake took the blueprint. Hove dropping every year. When he's not dropping, in the off time during the year, because you know Hove coming summertime, he's on who's hot. He's on the features. He's on movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
He's on the song with Mariah Carey. He's on like he was everywhere, bro. Clue dropping some. All right, Clue, I got you. Clue,
Yeah.
he was on everybody's stuff. That Best of Me, everybody think that's like some classic Hove. Best of Me freestyle with Best of Me Part 2 with Maya.
Mm-hmm.
When she got on the Jordan
Yeah. Yeah.
Carolina baby
That's
blue.
cold. Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah, that's off of a DJ Clue tape or a movie soundtrack or something.
Yeah, I think it was a movie soundtrack for damn, what was out around that time? Was it for a DMX movie? Aaliyah?
Nah,
I'm off.
nah.
It was way before that. And then Wayne came and killed it. Ooh.
Yeah. Carolina Blue Kids, Carolina
Yeah.
Blue Fitty, Carolina Blue Six, Carolina. Ah, fuck it. My favorite team is the
The
Lakers.
Lakers.
Like a yellow ram. Like a
Living
yellow
killer
Rari,
robbery.
like a yellow 911, like a yellow Miami. But as blueprints and rappers even took blueprints. Like you can see that's why I be like all these people saying that they love rap and stuff. And one of the dudes when I was on live auditing people's businesses and their pages on live, this one dude, he had he had like 3 pictures. Couldn't even see what it. I'm like, bro, you don't take this seriously. Then I asked somebody in the I asked the live like who their favorite rappers was or something. I can't remember how I got to there. And the same dude that had a few pictures, no Lincoln bio, but it took you to some crazy stuff with it. I'm like, he said Lil Wayne. I said, no way. There's no way possible Wayne's your favorite rapper. And you saying that you're an entrepreneur and this is what your page marketing your brand looks like. No way possible.
Mm,
Wayne can't be your favorite rapper.
yeah,
Cause Lil Wayne work.
that's all.
Lil Wayne work. If Lil Wayne was a rapper today, you best believe Lil Wayne would be releasing songs every week and posting 4, 5, 6 times a day.
Yeah, easily an album a month.
Now it ain't albums. That's where you messed up with.
Yeah, now it ain't. But I still could see Wayne putting out an album a month in today's climate. Like
If
I'm
I
just
was a rapper, if I was a rapper today, I would just put out a song a week.
like Toby.
Does he have albums?
Yeah, what he does is what he'll do is
There's no.
now this is what he'll do though. He'll put out a song a week that's a part of the album. So every time the new song uploads, it goes into the collection, if that makes sense. So then by the end of whatever it is, you got the whole album. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, bro. I'm just saying these young cats, they not on no albums. If I was a rapper, I would do it just like what's that West Coast dude? It's always sea walking somewhere.
Uh
Uh I'm in love with the coca.
yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
OT Genesis. If
OC,
I was a
yeah.
rapper nowadays, I don't even know if he got an album.
Man, it seemed like he'd be
I would
dropping
just
a single a year.
but whatever, like what's the point?
Yeah.
I would just drop single, 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 single. But I was like, nah. But outside of me saying Wayne work, I was telling him, I'm like, ain't no way you serious because. And I remember asking something about the who was your favorite rapper on the live because I was like, y'all can look at these people that y'all fans of. Y'all, these should be y'all's examples of what to do. That's why I couldn't fathom he's saying Wayne, and then the last time that he posted was like 3 months ago. I'm like, bro, how you think Wayne got hype? Wayne put out mixtape after mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. Like that didn't happen. I remember Wayne put out. We were so hyped for. I don't know how it was where you was from, but I know we were so hyped for the Carter One to come out because we already know Wayne. Like, yeah, you if you knew Wayne, you knew Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
But we were so hyped for the Carter One to come out because Wayne was killing them squad up tapes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all we had on, bro. We was listening to squad like no other, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
It was just squad. We in cars and this and we young like we young boys running around, and then certain people start getting cars. We just riding, listening to squad, and we outside shooting dice on the corners and at the park and stuff, and people's garages, squads playing. And Squad 4 came out. We was like, what? And then they came out with the video before the album dropped to bring it back to the bottom of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, because Hove had retired. The best rapper alive
since the best
since the
rapper.
best rapper retired.
Yeah.
Shit. We was like, ooh, but a lot of people was like, what you talking about, best rapper? Lil Wayne, best rapper? But we was like, oh, y'all ain't heard squads, huh? Cause them squads, he wasn't rapping nothing like on them other albums, and
Yeah.
he wasn't rapping nothing like on no uh Hot Boys or or the Blackest High, even though I like the Blackest High and I like Lights Out, but he wasn't rapping like on the Blackest High and Lights Out and 500 Degrees. He was rapping different.
Yeah. Like he had something to prove.
But I heard an interview. He was saying them mixtapes he was rapping. He said them squad mixtapes. He was rapping how he wanted to rap.
Mm.
He said baby wouldn't let him rap how he wanted to rap on albums.
Mm.
So that's why that squad shit was like,
Like a release.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he started doing it, because he'd do some stuff in the studio. He said Slim and Baby be like, nah, you rapping like you from New York.
Oh, word. That's what they were saying.
But his favorite rapper was Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Cause think how Wayne was rapping when he became Wayne. He wasn't rapping like South dudes.
Yeah.
Like, South wasn't known for like, that's back when you had like rappers like you was spitting. Like
Mm-hmm.
you was rapping.
Mm-hmm.
There weren't many dudes in the South like rapping.
Yeah.
That was popular. Of course, you have Scarface, but even Face of Style and stuff, it ain't like how Wayne was rapping.
And even Scarface, yeah, Scarface, yeah, he never
He had
sounded like
lyrics and
he was
and
from Houston.
and face a goat, but he ain't sound like Houston,
Not at all. Not
because
at all.
Houston from back then to now sound the same,
Yeah, one could argue for sure.
or not. If not sound the same, it's super passionate and only wants to rap about the same.
And I also say like the faces of the city are pretty much the same, but like Toby is changing it. But like
Toby the only one that I'm not that tapped in, so y'all from Houston forgive me if I'm wrong. But
propane,
that goes with what I said. The faces, for the most part, you said are the same because the music is pretty much still the same.
yeah,
How the face is gonna change if the music sound or feel or content don't change?
yeah,
They still creeping and crawling and swinging and sipping. That's what they rap about now. That's what they rap about then.
would you say Sauce sound like he from the H? Like in that same
Honestly,
boat?
honestly, I don't listen to Sauce to give you.
But I'm saying
I, all I
from
all
what
I
you've
know is
heard,
all I know is ghetto gospel.
that's it. I thought you heard the other one too, though, where it's kind of like ghetto
I've heard ghetto gospel too.
guy.
No, for real, it's ghetto gospel and ghetto gospel too.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny.
That's what I'm saying. I can't give you a.
Yeah, he teeters the line too. But
But I know Houston, bro. That's what they do. Like I'm not knocking it, but
yeah,
so they still rapping about other places. The sound changed because they kind of started doing different stuff.
yeah,
Houston's still the same, bro.
yeah, for sure.
I can go to McGregor Park on a Sunday, bro. You gonna see dudes double cupped up. You gonna see slabs swinging.
Look like
Trunks is
92.
up with the neon lights. You gonna see Longhorns on the front of Cadillacs. I can go this Sunday. I guarantee you.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Yep.
was doing it back then. Stuff kind of changed in other areas. I think that's why the sound changed in other areas.
Yeah.
You can't go through the ASAP era in New York where they walking around in women's jeans. Literally, no joke. Like they
Yeah.
wanted skinnies, couldn't find them. I heard Rocky say he couldn't find skinnies, so he went and got some women's jeans. And then they influenced by Houston and stuff. So the sound and stuff like or or what's the dude that's popping now that went viral off of saying Mace only paid him 5,000. 5-Yo.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
You got 5-Yo influenced by Sosa, who's really one of the GOATs too. You need his flower, Chief Keef.
Yeah.
So you got him over here inspired by Chief Keef and drill music. Now you got New York drill
Mm-hmm.
with London beats.
Mm-hmm.
You getting the beats from London and the sound from Chicago. Or you got these dudes over here doing, but Houston was like,
Yeah.
man, we still tipping.
uh,
But I get it though. I love Houston. Houston, my favorite city in America. Houston and Lexington, Kentucky.
yeah, man.
But I get it though. The lifestyle of somebody from Houston, you gonna miss it because you slowed down.
Art imitates life, man.
You slowed down. You gonna miss, man. What they talking about?
Oh man.
I be saying I love Houston, man, but they be dope fiending, boy. I be in certain spots seeing them dudes dope fiend. For y'all that don't know, I'm not calling people dope fiends. I don't talk to LA people too much. Out in LA, they be calling dope fiending when you knock a dude out.
I ain't heard that. That's
Because
new.
you don't be outside.
I don't be outside. Be inside.
I remember knocking a nigga out for no what's that YG song? Knocking for no reason. Knocking a nigga out. Boom, bow, dope fiend.
what what album was that on? The cold
I
one?
can't remember. I remember the
Uh,
don't ding dong ding ding dong ding
but you about
knock a nigga out.
you
Boom,
about
bow,
you about
dope
to be
fiend.
walk? You look like you about to be walk, dog.
Then I heard Nipsey telling the story too. When he was talking about damn, what's the song I can't think of off the top of my head, but he was talking about Mayweather leave the club with us. Was
Oh
it Stuck in
yeah.
the Grind? Nah,
No,
it might have
true
been Stuck.
story. All my life. Balling all my life.
Yeah, that's why I got it Stuck in the Grind because the video got both of them,
Mm.
both songs Stuck in the Grind uh and Grinding on My Life.
Mm.
The video got both of them. But yeah, he was telling a story because it might have been on Breakfast Club because Charlamagne was like, why Mayweather leave the club with y'all? He didn't have why 50 and May 50 Cent and Mayweather leave the club with a true story
Yeah.
on my life. He's like, why 50 and Mayweather leave with y'all? They ain't have security or something? And he's like, nah, not like they left with us, but he's basically saying like it sounded good
Yeah.
and it was he's like, they didn't leave with us, but we was both at the same club when it was time to leave. Like some stuff happened and they had to leave.
Yeah.
And Nip said some dude was talking to him and he like nipped over to be like, huh? Like what? And I guess dude was like trying to grab Nip's chain, but when the dude saw him going to grab his chain, he said dude asked him where he was from. You know, it's from LA. So
Yeah.
where you from? And he's like, and Nip was like, LA. He's like, nah, homie, where you from? And it was like, LA. He was like, nah, homie, where you from? And Nip at first just thought he was a dude.
Yeah.
So he didn't realize he was banging on him. So he was like,
Yeah.
oh, you banging on me, cuz?
Yeah.
I mean, when he like knelt, then I guess they saw the dude was about to like grab for Nip or grab for his chain or something. And he said his homeboy came. He telling a story like, yeah, he came and done. And he came, boom, dope fiend him. And then, and while he telling a story, Charlamagne just busts out laughing. He said, what? He was like, It's like some LA stuff. But blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah,
But the only reason I said don't think cause you know, lean like liquid heroin.
yeah, for sure.
Like you take a piss test, it's both coming up the same on the P test. So and heroin big where I'm from.
That raw.
So it's like yeah, like a lot of people that H done took a lot of people, bro.
Yeah,
A lot and a lot more now since they putting that
fentanyl.
fentanyl and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Cause my cousin died recently off of it, and they said they found him with the that little pen. Like if you OD, you
Oh
can put
yeah,
the
yeah.
take that shot of that pen.
What is that shit
He
called? Uh,
I can't remember,
man, I know what you're talking about though.
but he had it. So I'm like, dang, he was prepared.
Right.
Him and who he was doing it with was prepared. I'm like, this is obviously what they do. So they would, they brought the little joint to where if it go bad, stick him, put it in, and he can, ain't gonna die. That's something that they didn't just think to do for the
Yeah,
first time. I'm like,
yeah.
they've obviously been through this. But then you throw fentanyl in the equation, you don't. That's why I don't like. I guess I'm just sensitive to it because I know of so many people that's died of drug overdoses. I'm like, they not ODing.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't like using the term overdose because then it could,
it's
yeah,
misleading.
people got their problems and it can be added to whatever. But when you say overdose, it really makes somebody look like the 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 headline of it just looks, or just the, not saying it's gonna be a headline in the paper, but just that news of you just
Yeah,
hearing something. Oh, how'd he die? He overdosed. Damn, he had a problem. Which, yeah, he did have a problem, but that overdose just makes it
it heighten.
sound worse to
Yeah,
me.
it heightens it in a yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus like, yeah, you got a drug problem. To me, saying somebody overdose make it sound like they like a junkie or something,
Yeah,
which they might be, but still, it just don't sound right with me. I'm like, a lot of these people not overdosing. They're not taking more of the dose that they're accustomed to taking. It's that
poison.
fentanyl is in the dose that they're used to taking.
Yeah,
So they going thinking it's some regular stuff, and then that fentanyl's in with the stuff that you know your body can take, and then you die, and it's like, oh, it's an overdose. I'm like, nah, he didn't overdose. He was poisoned.
yeah.
That's the same with what's his name, Michael K. Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that man, because I'm a fan of his. I'm like, dang, that man's legacy gonna go down as he OD'd.
Yeah,
I'm like, I know this is something that he do. And he did it after a night of celebration when he was back in the comfort of his home. So I'm like, I know this is something he do. I doubt he just was like, oh, I'm gonna take a whole bunch today. He probably took whatever he was accustomed to taking, and it had fentanyl in it. So that, but then I was like, OD, OD. I was like, man, that man ain't overdose.
bro, that's scary, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing no drugs now. I couldn't imagine ever. Well, I could imagine because I've thought about it, but I couldn't, because I'd be like, it'd be cool to go back in like the '70s and do a bump of coke with somebody,
Yeah, bro. Nah, dog.
being one of them movies.
Bro, I'm so scared of drugs, bro. And
Yeah, I'm too.
but really,
But
the,
if I
the
could go on the time machine, I would go back to the '70s and do some coke.
do some coke in the '70s. Nah.
Yeah, like at a party or something. Cause bro, in the '70s, everybody was on drugs and fucking.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But look though, but this is why I think it sounds good on paper because
Bro,
it
hold
it,
up,
it,
hold up. So you mean to tell me if you had the opportunity,
uh-oh.
listen,
Okay.
listen, if you had the opportunity to be in one of them black exploitation movies in real life back in the '70s, with Pam Grier fine ass or
I
something.
knew
She
you was
doing
gonna say
coke.
that. I knew you was gonna do that. No,
Pam Grier there doing coke.
no,
Who else did I like from back then? Thelma from Good Times.
no,
It's
no.
24 hours. When you bump back, you back in 2022, regular. Don't feel nothing. You just got memories of what happened.
And now I'm in 2022 trying to chase that 1974 memory. No, no. Cause look, this the thing. This how I know it sounds good on paper. Cause today in 2022, people are.
Magic Johnson with you.
Am I going back in time with my 2022 information? Like, am I fucking the party up when I see this thing?
Come on, man. You
Bro,
got motherfucking. So you want to party with Rick James for
bro,
one night?
bro, it's 2022 and people are taking drugs and fucking, and you ain't taking drugs and fucking people because they taking drugs.
Because people, it's not drugs now. Is what I'm saying. I just talked about my cousin and all you people. Yeah, because I don't know it's drugs.
So even
You
before
think
the
Mac
fentanyl.
Miller? You think Mac Miller willingly took fentanyl?
Nah, of course not.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it now. And look at all these STDs and stuff out here now. Nah, they didn't have that shit back then. A lot of this shit they did not have back then.
True.
Shit, I'm damn near scared to eat a piece of chicken now. I could have eaten all the chicken I wanted in 1972. Me and my mom was talking about this literally yesterday because I didn't eat. I got this thing where I'm um uh not eat any meat pause on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, well, I don't think it's the food, you know. And my pops even told me, because I got some family members going through some health stuff. I was like, yeah, it's food killing people, man. And he's like, nah, well, she said she was just going. My pops talking about this particular family member. Well, I think her weight got something to do with some of it because she said she gonna switch up her diet and lose some weight. I'm like, that, how you think she got the weight?
Right.
You sitting here telling me it ain't the food. Well, how did she get the weight?
Yeah.
Or my mama would be like, nah, but yeah, you know, I don't really think it's certain food because I'm thinking, and she's talking about her grandparents, mom and dad, and her uncle, my great uncle, and cat eye, and blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, they was eating food. We're not.
Yeah. True.
I'm like, my mama's grandparents. My mama tell me stories. She used to hate eating their food. Now she wishes she could have it because they eating chicken, the chicken from out back.
Mm-hmm.
My mom caught it, wrung his neck, took his feathers off, washed it, cleaned it, cooked it. Boom, the eggs. She was like, my mama would be like, are these eggs from the grocery store? And they'd be like, no, girl, eat them. She'd be like, I want the eggs from the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs was from out back. Now you got these chickens with, like Cat Williams said in his stand up. I don't know if you saw it, but during the pandemic, they were saying there was a wing shortage.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what
But
they
but
talking about.
then Wingstop was saying, I remember Wingstop tried that shit
With the
too.
thighs.
There's a wing shortage. It's thigh stop now. I'm like, how's there's a shortage of wings, but it ain't a shortage of thighs? Cat Williams was like, I know. He's like, I know. Every chicken got 2 wings and 2 thighs, but there's a wing shortage.
Yeah, I did see that special. The new joint.
Or years ago, them KFC chickens came out. Chickens had like 5 and 6 legs and stuff. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I've been
Yeah, bro.
yeah, man.
We can't eat nothing. I was sitting there educating Joe Jack today on water. I was like, yeah, bro, just drink this count. He's like, man, water. I said, man, your water should not have ingredients, bro.
Yeah. joke, man. You know, joke
I
about
said, I said, I said, I said, bro,
oh,
bro, look at the back of the water, bro. It got what should the ingredients of water be? He said water. I said exactly. All stuff you drinking got a list of ingredients. What it?
benzide, erosine, and da da da.
I just like all that purified alkaline and all.
It's
I'm like,
all
bro,
fake.
just get you some spring water, bro.
Yeah. Tell the people,
But
man. If it say it's alkaline, it ain't alkaline. It's poison. If it say
but
it's
I do stuff in
pH whatever, don't do it. Spring.
yeah, just get some spring water, man. But I do stuff in moderation. So my diet's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like 70-30 maybe.
Mm. Oh yeah, cause you still be eating steaks.
On Sundays.
Yeah. I think the only time I've had steak, well, actually, I could count on one hand times I've had steak in the last year, and 2 or 3 of them have been with you, and then the other time or two has been at Katsuya. Remember I sent you. I think I sent you a text when I was like, bro, when you come out here, we gotta go to Katsuya,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, bro. You know why I eat the steaks though? It's not because I'm like the biggest lover of steaks. Stuff be having like it be
Hmm.
mental stuff that I be playing, and most of the stuff I do now be off of some stuff that I couldn't do back in the day.
Got you.
So that's why I go get the steaks
Yeah.
because I will remember looking at the menu and like wanting to ask my mama for the steak, and I would never ask.
Mm.
So now I'm like I'm getting that
I'm
motherfucker,
getting 52 of them bitches. Every year
getting
I'm
that
getting
bitch,
52 steaks and 104 old fashions.
getting that bitch, bro. That's where it come from.
uh
Cause I remember when I graduated from the kids menu, and I graduated from that young. And
yeah,
my
me
mom was
too.
joke about that too. She was like, "Dang, you don't want nothing from the kids?" Nah. But no, and she might have would have bought it. I don't know. I just know I didn't want to. I didn't ask. I didn't ask for stuff. I didn't feel comfortable asking for like. I guess like that, like the steak.
Yeah.
Or if I did get a steak, it was like the little sirloin.
Mm. Mm.
On them steak, or sometimes my daddy would cook some steaks, and they would be them little ones. Whatever ones he got, I don't remember what they would either be little or thin, or I don't know. They just ain't look like the joints on TV.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want one of them steaks like on TV. I want one of them steaks like in the cartoons. Them steaks in the cartoon, like what's that steak Jerry
Yeah, I was
cutting
just
up?
about to say that Tom and Jerry joints are crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I want that steak. I don't know what this steak daddy cooking. They got all the onions on top in the aluminum foil and stuff.
Yeah, that's them little sirloin joints. So do you ever get tomahawks?
I have.
That's a lot of meat, bro. No.
Last tomahawk I ate, it had gold on it.
Oh, when you did the yeah.
What nah, I'm lying. It didn't have gold. It came with gold butter.
Mm.
That's it. And I was like, why do people eat gold? Like if you go to uh what's his name? Nurse. I don't
Oh,
want to call his man Salt Bay.
you gotta South Bay, bro. You just gotta say it, bro.
You go to his restaurant, bro. I know they got that gold tomahawk, but if you go look on Amazon, I know you're paying for the experience and the brand and stuff, but just go look up gold foil on Amazon and see how cheap 14 karat gold foil is. Why does it automatically make the steak $300 more?
The same reason why if you go to a club in LA or Vegas, that $50 bottle of Casamigos is gonna be $800,000.
You can get that tomahawk steak at a nice steakhouse might cost what? 200?
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, you throw that gold on it, it turns into a $450 steak. And the gold foil on Amazon costs like uh it'll be like it'll be like $2.70 for 12 feet of it.
It's the world we live in, bro.
14 karat. I don't know how we got here from Andrew Tate, man, but and that's unsanitary too. Salt baby like this. Don't nobody think that the salt is hitting his body
But look though,
as it lands onto their food.
this the thing though. To even
Like if I was at Salt Bay's restaurant and it gets time to that, I would be like, oh, let me do it. Like for the fun and too, because I don't want
you don't want it. But look though,
bro, the salt hits and bounces off. Plus,
bro,
I got hair in my arms too,
bro.
but his people's is hairy.
Yeah, bro. He out of there, dog.
His people's hairy, bro.
He Wolverine.
And then here's another thing too. And I know this off of somebody that you know that I will not mention their name right now, but I learned back in the day that if you just do this, microscopic skin follicles are falling off of your skin right now. Cause he used to come over my food and do this. I'm like, bro, why you keep doing that? He said, I'm dropping microscopic skin particles on your food right now.
Yeah. I know who that is.
I'll be like, and this is who you choose to hang out with.
I know who that is.
I was like, man, I kind of started to question you. I'm like, man, why this dude got this weirdo around me, bro?
That's funny, dog.
So he's doing this on top of
the dead skin from the forearm.
And people out here claiming they scared of monkeypox, but go to Salt Bay restaurant and let them do this and put all his skin and hair and shit on their steak. Got me fucked up. And then he stabbed the meat and put it over the grown man's mouth, and they just.
Yeah, I'm not doing it, bro.
That's when that's something else where to watch somebody. Hey, we was in Tulum. We at the table. Some dude he bringing around. It wasn't no steak, but they bringing around. We got the bottle of the Classe. Ding.
Yeah,
the Classe come. We got a few bottles of the Classe actually. The bottles is coming out. Ding. The sparklers. Oh, everybody having a good time. Oh yeah. He takes off the bottle. He start pouring shots in everybody's mouth. Oh, the girls, yeah, shots. Oh, he gets to the next girl. Oh, yeah, shots. Gets to the next girl. Oh, yeah, shots. Gets to me. And now you're like, oh, yeah, come on. Yeah. They're like, yeah, come on, Blake, yeah. Nah, chill, bro. I said, chill, bro. I'm like, man, pour mine in my glass, bro. He go to the next one. Next shit goes, oh yeah, shots. Gets to my man's. He said, nah, bro. He said, nah. I'm like, yeah, right.
I wonder if you set the tone though.
It gets to my other man's. He's like, nah. Gets to the guy that I don't know, that I just met. My man's in them tone pull up. He cool, but still, I just looked at him a little funny. He goes, yeah. Oh, oh yeah. He takes a shot, right? Bro, me, my mans, and my other mans that they ain't get to him yet. We all looked at him at the same. We was like, and then get to the my next man. He's like, nah, bro, just make our drink, right?
Yeah.
one chick, she from New York. She comes straight to me, like, a little after that. She's like, "Yo, yo, dead ass. You seen them take the shot?" I said, "Yeah, he just having a good time." She's like, "Nah, nah, nah,
Nah.
nah, 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 dead ass, yo, nah."
Oh, that's funny, bro.
South Bay got dudes out here eating dirty meat. But look, y'all, this has been brought to you by this Credit at the Top community. Come join the community of hundreds of entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, all focused on their goals and dreams. Plus, get weekly training from myself and additional training from other 6, 7, and 8-figure entrepreneurs for less than $1 a day. Less than $1 a day. And you get 5 months free if you sign up for the um annual membership. So come join us. It's crowded at the top. Text the words "I'm in" to 859-605-3297. Text "I'm in" to 859-605-3297. Come join us, crowd at the top, or just shoot me a text. Let me, you want to know you want to get in? We'll shoot you the link. We out.